This week was another slow put my meat in your mouth Monday. I ended up making beer cheese soup. Did not have any popcorn for it though, because when I went to go buy the big bulk bag of it, it turned out to be caramel corn, and that just doesn't sound right. And then I did think that I had, popcorn at home that I could pop, and I didn't have that either. I'd already popped it all. So, but did have around 15 people show up. So not a horrible turnout. And also the Ponderosa said that they kind of had a slow turnout for their chili event too. So it might be because there is finally a case of COVID in Slab City, and it's now more than one. And I wish those who do have it a speedy recovery. Maybe that's the reason why it's a little bit more smaller turnouts, but people are basically sitting in the groups that they came with. And tables are, the seating areas are about 6 feet away. And I do all the serving, and I make sure that I sanitize my hands and everything before starting to serve. So yeah. Nobody I talk to on a regular basis has it, and let's continue that it stays that way. So it is the beginning of the year, and people always think about what they can do to better themselves and stuff like that. And I've been kind of thinking about that with the channels and whatnot, and I'm really hoping to get both the Ecovillage Outlaws and the Cannabis Cause channels over 1,000 subscribers this year, as well as I am going to shoot to try to be at 8,000 subscribers on this channel this time next year, and as well as having that lower turnout for meat in your mouth. Shiny's no longer around here, and I'm not really sharing meals with anybody. I'm kind of cooking for myself, and that's it. So honestly, been having a lot of hash browns and eggs, and I'm okay with that because yum. And I am getting a lot of different stuff done around here. Like for instance, I am currently working on some wind walls in the outdoor kitchen area, and I've always kind of planned on doing that. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do other than use pallets, because I like pallets, but somebody had started to take pallets out from the old ag area and what's been used as kind of temporary housing for people who come short term to stay at the Ecovillage sort of thing, start to walk off. So that put a little spring in my step to get them all up or out of there, so people couldn't just walk off with them. And that was a fair amount of work, let me tell you, because bringing them down there was a fair amount of work. But notice I said the word down, so the opposite of down is up. And yeah, I had to carry pallets uphill, and it was kind of a chore, to be honest with you. I would do it in little batches though. I'd bring all of, because at least it's not a constant upgrade. But I bring it to an area, then do the little jump and set it up there and bring them all just up. So I'm just doing that short little bit and then kind of moving them in that way. I do have a wonderful wagon that I'm able to drag stuff around, and yeah, I can handle all kinds of weight. It just wasn't going to handle too big of a grade, so I had to get them up past that first grade, which was a fair amount of work. But yeah, I really do love that wagon. It's from Gorilla Carts, and I think it can hold about 1,200 pounds. I got one, and then when I showed it off to NERP. NERP had to get one right away. And I recently heard that Alien Underhill has ordered one as well. So if you would like to get yourself one, I'm gonna go ahead and put that link in the description, because yeah. Anyways, another thing that I've been thinking about doing, partially because, you know, I'm not eating with Shiny anymore. I really can't afford to do, you know, steaks for meat in your mouth for everybody, but I do like to cook steaks for some folks and stuff like that. And I also enjoyed that cooking with cause that I did with Daniel, and I had that 360 cam, and we did some cuts from it. And so what I'm thinking about doing is maybe doing a date night with cause sort of thing. I don't know if I can really call it a date night, because I am thinking about actually charging for it, for a couple of different reasons. A, you know, if it's something that I can do and not necessarily make a profit on it, but at least make it pay for itself. You know, that's really what I want to do. Is I can't afford to, you know, feed all these stuff, but a lot of people can afford to have, you know, a nice treat every once in a while. So if you know, we all kind of pitch in, I do the work, you know, like say for instance, we do, you know, pork ribs, you know, or brisket. You know, I did the brisket the one time, but that was spendy, and I don't think people didn't walk away fully satisfied, like, oh yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good. So I'd like to provide that kind of experience where it's just like, oh, I'm walking away fucking stuffed. Kind of the way that, you know, you see that me and Shiny and other people in the past eat when I'm cooking for us. So I'm looking to maybe expand that, and then do the 360 cam thing to provide content to you all. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? Would you like something like that? Just something for me. Just something I've been thinking about. I might have to figure out a way to fucking render these 360 things faster, but yeah, who knows? The other thing I've been thinking about, because, you know, Shiny's not currently here. Nemo is here, but Nemo doesn't necessarily participate in the community aspect of it. He likes to go have coffee at the Oasis every morning and do that social thing versus coming up here. He comes up here once in a while, but it's not very often. That is his preferred coffee spot. And honestly, by the time we eat, he's in bed. So like, he likes to eat a lot earlier and go to bed. So it doesn't kind of work out that well. But, you know, he is still part of the Ecovillage, just not the type of community that I'm looking for. And that's really what I've been thinking about lately, is like, so how do I make that happen? Like, ideally, I'd like to have two to 5 more people here, because then, you know, that we eat together. If it's 2 more people, we each cook 2 nights, as well as I do the meat in your mouth, all the way up to 5 people when I do meat in your mouth, and it leaves us the other 6, each of us doing 1 night, as well as coffee in the morning and that sort of social aspect, as well as really what I've been missing from other years is more people wanting to do stuff around here and work on projects and stuff like that, versus like, all right, let's do this. And like, you know, I get a little bit from them each year. It would be nice if I found people that, you know, were willing to do, you know, 1 day a week sort of thing. We work on a project that benefits the community. It doesn't necessarily benefit me solely, but would benefit the community. Like working on ag area stuff. Like, anybody who stays here, including my neighbors, get duck eggs, you know? So other people benefit from that. It's not just my benefit. And when they actually start sitting on eggs and hatching out ducks, you know, that's going to help go for the meat in your mouth sort of thing. So again, working on projects that benefit everybody, not like, oh, hey, help me paint my house. And speaking of help me paint my house, I have been watching Cobra Kai. Nice segue, huh? And yeah, like, I wish somebody would a long time ago just said, oh, hey, Will Smith is involved in this. And I'll be like, that guy does no wrong. I will check this out. I have actually, I'm most of the way through the second season, and I have been thoroughly enjoying it. When I did not think I would, because everything that they showed for the previews was really focused on I can't remember the guy's name, but the Cobra Kai guy. Like, I did not realize that the actual Karate Kid was part of it as well. So it was nice to see that, and I'm pleasantly surprised with it. Anyways, I guess that's gonna do it for this Slab City update. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Carson money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. We're broke hippies living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze.